This is so dark. There we go. All right, we're live. Welcome. Welcome to everyone who's not here. This thing's annoying. Let's see. All right, topics. New topics to write down. Perfect. Can't respond to that right now. Oh, both those came in at the same time. I should have made coffee to go with this, but instead, we're going to go with the true innovator himself, Mark Twain. As I always say, try to. Well, it's weird because cigars give you a taste of something. A taste is a sense, and sense and taste can take you back to certain times. And this particular one was the first time I ever manifested my SP back. I was smoking a lot of these, so bringing it back to there makes things feel a lot like back in those days. And I spent the weekend with SP, and it was kind of like very reminiscent of those early days. So I enjoyed that. I'm not saying the cigars did it. Where's that cutter? I guess we're going old school original. I should start putting a warning, but I think at this point, good morning, Inked. I say I knew there was a viewer. How was your weekend, Inked? Any success stories? I know I actually just asked you that question before, but I can't play audio right now. This was really on there. Yeah, I actually had no topic, no anything, but I knew I had to get dressed up. I knew I had to get ready and be on there. Successfully not. There we go. There's no small victories. Everything is a large victory. And believe it or not, going a whole weekend without spiraling is a lot, especially for most of us learning to manifest, because we realize that everything in the end is going to work out. Me and you actually had a lot of good topics the other day, and I guarantee you, and I 100% told you that I was going to forget them all. However, man, this is going to be, it's like an unboxing video, but for a cigar. I know you're supposed to smoke it down to here so it melts off, but that ain't happening. We got a whole list of videos, and actually I want to read some comments. I'll go through the comments live because we had actually video requests. So I guess we'll do that. I'll go through the messages and write. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I'll owe you for that. I actually talked to SP more about the channel, but she doesn't understand more than life coach. She shouldn't ask too many questions. I did mention you, Inked. Hey, Mark, how you doing, brother? I actually just was reading your comments too. I read the comments like every day, but then I try to pick a day once a week to go through and like actually was going to be today respond to all the comments. I actually didn't even come in with a topic today. I just kind of jumped in. No, it was good. I said there's a lady from Florida who's similar in age to you, loves tattoos, loves motorcycles, and she says that you're looking good from the trip in Mexico. And she goes, "Oh, well, that was nice." But she got her dead silent because she wanted. It's a 3D game, but she wanted to drop a topic about an ex-boyfriend. So I was like, "Well, let me talk about the people online." I'm like, "Remember when you said I had a small chest? Well, I had multiple women talk about how good my chest looked in my last video." Oh, I didn't see it. I'm like, "Yeah, because you don't know about the mystics." Well, I appreciate you always supporting the channel like that, Mark. Feeling low just now, but getting by. Well, let's raise that state up. Let's see. Ink is going to go through because we both had spirals this week. Well, no, you didn't spiral, Ink. I did. I spiraled a little bit. Had lots of work, only 3 months left of uni. Still no contact, still a firmer. There you go. That's just the persistence. And I think a big topic too, I mean, I know I've covered it before, but it would be, what do you call it? A big topic is a lot of us are coming from manifesting and not from having. And I'm guilty like a motherfucker of this myself. Is, oh, I'm manifesting wealth. I'm manifesting SP. I'm manifest. What the fuck? You ain't manifesting shit. You got to manifest. The way to manifest is to have already. And I could tell you I'm the most guilty person to this too, because I'll straight up tell people, oh, you know what I'm manifesting? No, I don't know what you're manifesting. I know what you're having. Yeah, give it to yourself first. So you got 3 months of uni left. So start picturing when you're in school now. It's like, well, number one, probably a bonus to not have an SP at this time because focus on your grind. And if you wanted to have your SP anyway, give her to yourself in your mind. You say guilty myself. Yeah. It's like, so you're sitting there, say you're studying, doing homework, whatever. I dropped out of college after one semester. But say you're studying or whatever you do at university, and it's like, from what I've seen on TV, the girlfriend will come over while you're studying. So she's in the room while you're studying. I actually had a story of a newer viewer who was actually so immersed in the state of the wish fulfilled that he was able to almost actually see his SP in the room. He said it felt like she was there, and he was able to like get up and interact. His imagination, he said, was like in a half sleepy state. He finished up at the gym, he ate a big meal, he was drowsy, and then he got there. And I've been in that state before too, where logically there's nobody there, but your imagination you could almost visualize. And he did, and I was happy for him. And little things like having dreams and stuff too are always good signs too. I'm looking at my notes right here. I just glanced over, and the first thing that popped out says, do a video on Brendan Fraser. I did do a video on Brendan Fraser, and he won big last night. The Renaissance is complete. So that's a lot of motivation too. It actually made me emotional to see that, because seeing a childhood hero, like I said, he overcame. He didn't let the world change him no matter how bad it got, which I think is something that's very important that we should all know. Let's see, what other topics? I mean, I got the phone here. I guess I could be recording, but I want to like just kind of lay back a little bit and relax, talk about stuff. Remind me to tell you about my crazy dreams this week. Okay, I'll remind you later on. I agree. It's best not to have her right now. I'm affirming it's spiritual. Yeah, I would always do stuff like that too. Like I said, when my SP would come back, I'm like, no. Like, what's his name? The guy from the new Batman movie, the one who played the Riddler. No. It's not supposed to happen like this. So it's like when my SP would come back, it's like, hold on, I'm not ready. I got shit I need to do. Then you could come back later. So almost look at it as a blessing. That's divine timing. Hey, can you do some money? Yeah, I want to do more money, man. It's always like about SP. So I want to start doing more money stuff too, because that's currently my manifestation. That's what I'm working on. But as I'm being guilty right now of saying, oh, I'm manifesting this. No, I'm having it. Because I wanted to see, someone else asked about SP out of thin air. Actually, let me go through my comments, because we had a huge subscriber jump. We went from last week we were at like 500, maybe 80 something. No, 500. Damn, we got almost 100, because we're at 652 right now. So I think a lot of people came from TikTok. So I would like to do that. Let's see what they want to know about. See, we can read some of the comments, because I do love reading the comments, because on days where I'm low or spiraling, these actually like motivate me. She says, this is a new viewer, Hayden. Hey, love your videos, man. Can you make a video about what SP thinks and feels when manifesting them? That's actually a good topic. Now, reply to that. Like I said, I try to take one day a week to respond to everybody. So Mark's going to be getting a lot of stuff. You mentioned the whisper method in one of your videos. What the heck is that? I'm intrigued. Did I make a video on whisper technique? All right. Inked, if you're monitoring the chat, let me know if anything comes through where I'm not getting messages. Hey, Ghost is banging again. Thank you. It's so interesting to hear from a man's point of view. This is on the Manifest My SP 5 times. I can't read the name because it's like all in Russian. It's so interesting to hear from a man's point of view. He is describing his feeling exactly like me. I guess when men are interested, they are just like us. Girls, settle down, bro. Jesus. I'll just give that one a heart. I don't know how to respond to that. Because if there's a language barrier, I don't want to be like, yes, we're all women. No contact doesn't exist because telepathy and thought transmission is real. Yes, Liz. Oh, then we could hear, what did everyone do over the weekend? That was the main thing, because every Friday I say, go out and do stuff. H says, or clean the house. Clean house, clean mind. Somebody said, love you. Sarah, I said, thank you. Love you too. You guys like make me feel great about myself some days because I feel like shit. I come on here. Aurora. I always say, wait, or yeah, that is the same. There's a place in Illinois called Aurora. Let me see. I'm missing all the chats. What am I doing? Oh wait, here's one from Mark. Awesome video, dude. Thanks for how much the landscape looks like. Oh, it's amazing how much the landscape looks like Scotland. Yeah, that's like the park. SP used to call that me and her park. Hey, there's Aurora right now. I gotta go back and reread everything. I just saw her name pop up. Ink says king, so I say queen. I don't know why I respond to the comments in the lives. It's like how I get warmed up, I guess. I got more to respond to. I'll do those in a little bit. Let me see what I'm missing over here. Whisper like a cat when you do the script. SP. What's Mark joking about? You're joking about looking like Scotland? Dog whisperer. We're all dog trainers. Yeah, that's what we were talking about the other day. It feels like dog trainers. Nope, don't do that. And you have to have the patience with SP and life and manifesting. There you go. All right. Yeah, you made it. I was actually just reading all the comments and I saw yours with all the hearts. How you doing today? What'd you do this weekend? I got a phone that I wanted for a long time. iPhone 14 Pro Max. God damn, I just bought my phone like last year and they're already up to 14. We're all here this Monday morning live. We got to do, let's see. How much time we got? It's 9. We got time. Got time for a decent live today. I got all these topics because I want to finish this up. And then I'm in contact with someone for Balls to the Wall manifesting shirts. 2 people I've already contacted. I want them to give me like a good design. I don't have a design for it other than the balls on a wall with the B. But I said, you know what? You figure it out, sir. You know what you're doing. He actually designed a really cool logo. I'll show you guys for my weightlifting brand, which I'm gonna go get some stuff mocked up for that this morning. Oh wow, it's the first picture pulled up. So this is for my lifting brand of stuff and my vlog page. So I will be going to go get that stitched on some hats and workout gear later on today and see what's up with that. And then what else are we working on? The Mystic manifesting stuff. I was thinking about little wristbands like Rich Piana. He was a bodybuilder that I used to follow before he passed away. He sold these big ass thick, like those little rubber wristbands, but they were big and thick like that. And they said 5% on them. And the 5% meant the 5% of people willing to do whatever the fuck it took to get to your goals in life. So, what do you call it? I thought about putting one that says I am on it. So we all remember that we are the creative power. Actually, Ink gave me a design for it already. A little wolf with the words I am in his forehead. But I'm going to have someone professionally mock it up inked. I like the drunk drawing, though. When I try telepathically, I feel like Darth Vader speaking. I like that, Mark. I felt like that. Search your feelings. Search your feelings, SP. You know it to be true. By the time I pay it off, I feel. You laughed at Ink when I saw you laugh at Mark's thing. I saw H.A. Mark, but I thought you said hi. Oh, hi, Mark. Like that movie. I'm still on my S8. I was like, what the fuck is an S8? It's phone. My iPad's the same way. What the fuck is up with Apple? Good plan, Hershey. That's I want to buy the shirts. Balls, and the workout ones. Well, I appreciate it. I'm gonna try and do a combined store. It's because I have this the motivational fitness channel, which I'm gonna be doing vlogging on. Because I talked to SP the other day, she's interested in it, but she says she's not willing to go balls to the wall. I said, are you willing to go balls to the wall? Because I'm trying to be full-time content creator, and I'm going balls to the wall. She goes, well, you have your other page. I'm like, yeah, I got my. She goes, doesn't one of them pay you? I said, yeah, one of them makes a little bit of money. I've not made enough to leave my job, but I've made some money with this self-help page, as I tell her it is. And then she goes, and you started a new page, right? Don't people pay you? I'm like, I have 12 followers on there, and you, my best friend, and your son-in-law are like 3 of them, and my 2 other pages are half the followers. That one's more fitness motivation, vlogs, and comedy, and just me and my personality. Then I got the comedy page and this page, obviously, and then I have the vlog with me and her, but she's not willing to go balls to the wall. So I said, I'll just go balls deep. One of these days, I'm going to get banned. That's a negative affirmation. Tussled with my emotions again, but I was looking forward to seeing you guys. I did hear you saying balls to the wall. Well, I'm glad. I'm always going to be saying it now. That's something I picked up in sports. The coach used to say, one of our coaches used to say that, and I just always kept saying it after that. Have you ever had Hindi god of Kalima? Quoting Indiana Jones. I made a comedy parody of Indiana Jones, but I never put it out. I wrote it, and I've done little parodies of it. But I get hi Mark all the time. I was doing one. His name was Wisconsin Johnson. He was a former porn star, but he's basically an Indiana Jones thing. And the first skit was going to be that he hunts Bigfoot, and my friend is 5'6", and I'm 5'11". So it was going to be me. It's we caught him. He's not as big as I thought. This one must be a baby, and we're dragging him in the net. And it's well, it's a good appetizer. They're poachers, but for cryptids. But he was a former porn star, so his name's Wisconsin Johnson. Because I thought, Indiana Jones, it's a state and a regular name. I don't know. I somehow came up with maybe it's a porn star name. I don't know what that has to do with manifesting. She'll be ready for full commitment when daddy is rolling into the dough. I just sent her a message the other day. I said, well, feel free to call me Big Papa. Mystic Sinners is the one I really want to. Mystic Winners, Mystic Thrivers, whatever merch you want. I decide I'm buying. I'm in and buying. Perfect. Yeah, I like the Mystic Sinners one, but I'm not creative with like the shirt ideas, but I like this app Fiverr. Like I had the guy, I don't know, Aurora, did you see? This is what I want to make. This is my fitness one that I'm going to have done. As you guys see, it was supposed to, it's literally my body type. It's that, literally me. Winner's too close to Wiener. Please don't. Mystic Wieners. Nah, Kali Ma is the god of death and destruction. They are celebrated because they are what brings new beginning. A spiritualist told me about them, and I thought it was a cool story. I do kind of remember this because I did study, like, I used to watch Ancient Aliens a lot. So that used to be, like, before I even knew manifesting, I watched Ancient Aliens, and I learned a lot about, like, old traditions and stuff. And then I got really into, like, when I was in high school, I was, like, studying different religions and things like that. But I do remember that. I thought Kali Ma was the same one. It's like the god of new beginnings and death. Like, it's destruction and death. Taco Taxi. I love the name. Just started watching. Glad you're here. Welcome. This is our Monday morning live where we go, we check in, we see how everyone's doing. Oh, nice. So you know Taco in real life. I love those. Yeah, I love Aliens too. There's like a lore to the channel. Like it's almost like characters. I used to watch it with my mom and my grandma who passed away. We would love that. We all love that show. It's true. Everyone does. I actually had tacos yesterday. We're on the phone talking about you. Well, good. I wanted to be famous. We have tacos in Scotland. Would it be bad to put you on a shirt? I would like to be on the shirt, but I don't feel I'm physically ready for it. We're our own harshest critics, I guess. Because you know what was funny? I said the story. I don't know if you were here for this or SP said something about like, oh, the only thing you need to work on in your body is your chest, make it a little bit bigger. First of all, I'm missing a quarter of my chest. Second of all, it looks pretty damn good for that. And third of all, it was like 2 or 3 people on the Mystic page on my shirt, the one where I was in Scotland, where I was by the forest, and everyone was complimenting my chest. So, I mean, we are a Western country, first one. I know that. I thought that it would just be haggis. I thought that was all that they have here. It's the only Scottish food I know. Whereas haggis, I'm half Irish. I don't even know. St. Patrick's Day is coming up. They just dyed the river green in Chicago. And I had corned beef the other day. It sucked. Some of it is good. Some of it's shit. Doesn't matter who makes it. I want to manifest some tacos. I mean, you say it jokingly now and no attachment. Watch you be eating tacos later on. Yeah, I love corned beef too. Just you got to find the right people who make it. I'm actually going to a dinner for my union at the end of the month for it. Oh, yes. Thank you. You're too kind. I guess I'm just over criticizing myself. Just eat raw deer. Oh, like the Scotsman. You in your white dress with your funny looking hat. I don't even remember. You actually remembered this whole entire roast. I couldn't remember it. You make it yourself, Inked? I almost called you your real name, too. Painted blue. You know, I felt like really stupid the other day because my brother, we were talking about Braveheart, and I actually mentioned you, Mark. I was like, hey, Matt, Oh yeah, I don't know if we'll say his real name, but anyway, I was like, hey, we I'm like, there's a guy on the channel. He knows all like about Samurai Jack because my brother loves Samurai Jack, and oh, you copy and pasted it. Damn, I thought you remembered that. I'm like, he knew the whole entire roast because my brother was the one who put me on to Samurai Jack back in the day, because I thought it was an anime. I'm like, I'm not watching that crap, and and I just said I was using William Wallace as like a motivational thing. I'm like, and he won, and my brother goes, he didn't win. I was like, what? The movie leads me to believe that he won. So I was very disappointed to hear that. Did the Scottish win eventually? I love history, but I actually didn't know that. I thought they won. And I thought the Irish lost. I'm showing my history illiteracy. Yeah, I love animation too. I'm like a giant kid. I watch cartoons all the time. Braveheart is incredible. So it's really inaccurate? What the hell? That movie lets me down now. Let me go through what else do we have? You're making me think of So I Married an Ex Murderer movie with the ex. It's complicated. The English had no king. I never once pledged allegiance to you. For sure, Jennifer. Happy birthday. Thank you for stopping in. I'm glad we did one on your birthday. So they asked if the Scottish king could be king of both. This sounds even more complicated. Maybe he dumbed it down for a reason for everyone else. Can you do another painting that was relaxing? Call it Mystic Mood. Just pick a day you want to do some activity and watch like eating, painting, or whatever. That would be fun. I was thinking about getting a whiteboard like Tom Curran just to be like, this is Big Mystics. Today we're going to draw whatever pictures you want on the board. You know what sucks? I just bought all these suits. I'm looking right now how it's like bothering me how it keeps rolling up because I've been working out more. Not to brag, but it's fucking pissing me off. It's like rolling up. I tried to be fancy. Then the lineage died out. Huh. You're welcome, Jennifer, and thank you, Inked, for chipping in. And now we have a German royal family. Jesus. Yeah, my brother did say like all the European. Like, my brother loves history and loves like European stuff like that, and he did say that like there was like a thing where it was like back in the day. I guess they were all like connected. I guess they were all like somehow kind of related. And he told me about some people called the Habsburgs. I don't even know what country that was, but that was creepy. You didn't know what? That there was a German royal family, or that it was Jennifer's birthday? My birthday's actually in a couple weeks. I'll be on a plane that day though, so. But the next day after my birthday was Monday, and I'll be back. I just have to take SP to the doctor the next day, and then I'll be on live. Maybe while she's in the doctor's office, we'll do a quick live. We'll try to sneak in real quick and do a birthday live. Or you know what, depending where things are in 2 weeks, because I won't see her next weekend because she's got a family party and they're doing like a whole weekend thing because it's her granddaughter's birthday. So they're doing a whole thing. And I won't be seeing her then. So it's going to be extra balls to the wall videos for this and my other channels and everything like that. Did you know you have 7 doppelgangers in the world? Taco found one of hers, and it's like her with longer hair. You know, it's funny. I found one of my doppelgangers, and I feel bad for the woman. When I was in high school, I heard that line before. We took this blow-off class called business law because it was 8th period, and we couldn't get out. And we couldn't get out of class and early or whatever. You had to take a certain amount of classes. And we were watching like Judge Judy or something. Everyone's like, Nick, you're in the audience. And I swear to God, without a beard, when I did, because I wasn't allowed to have a beard in high school. It was all boys Catholic school, so you couldn't have beards. So I didn't have a beard then, and I had more hair on my head. And what do you call it? They said, Nick, that's you with a wig. And I swear to God, the woman looked like the face was exactly mine. And I wish I could find that episode, but it was me with the wig. Then there was another woman. She was actually very good looking, in my opinion, on Tinder. Now, I never matched, and her name was Nicole, I believe, and she looked just like me. It was fucking crazy. So maybe the universes were mashing. I don't know, the multiverse. It would have been kind of cool to smash my multiverse self. Oh, Inked, I did see your SP's. I never told you this. Your SP's doppelganger. The other day at the gym, he was staring at me. I'm like, holy shit. Nick, Aries, Taurus, or Gemini? Aries. Is there really 3 in this month? Because my brother's birthday is next week. Mine's the week after. And then my dad's is the week after that. And I think we're all Aries. On March 26th. What is Taurus? Yeah, Grandpa was keeping an eye on me. I'm like, God damn. Like, he was definitely dressed like a grandpa, 2 cargo shorts above the knee, the white socks up to his knees, New Balance shoes, and his shirt tucked in, and a bandana. I was like, what? And he had the same glasses and the beard, and like with the same like dark and white patches in it. And he kept looking at me. I put my glasses back on. I'm like, settle down, Gramps. I just talk to Inked all the time. Then my SP showed up at the gym. Maybe it was a premonition to that dream, or the dream foreshadowed that. I think it's funny because I could literally put a Kanye West. I could literally pull a Kanye West and see about the doppelganger, and just fail to mention that I know Taco. People have stopped me before and called me different names and got upset to act like I didn't know them because I guess they knew the other ones. It's what it's like to be famous, I guess. I went to a bar downtown actually on Friday because I work downtown in an office building as the building engineer. And there's a restaurant in my building. So I went upstairs because I got off at 10 p.m. I had to be back at 6. You guys know about my shitty shift on Fridays. I usually go to SP's house 50-50, or she'll come over here and stay here, and while I go to work and come back and we spend our Saturday together. Well, she wasn't answering because she got all fucked up with her friend. And part of me was like, oh, keep messaging. Nope, but this is like a chance to catch yourself from spiraling. Well, part of this isn't even about manifesting anymore. Now it's manifesting again, but so I was like, all right, stop yourself from spiraling. Just whatever. Let her do what she's going to do. Then I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do my Friday night. And I'm like, I wish I knew what to do. The electrician from work comes by. He goes, you want to go for a drink upstairs? I go, yeah. And I walked in and I'm like, women love me, blah, blah, blah. I started saying my affirmations randomly. And this blonde chick like keeps staring at me. And I like look away and we're having a conversation, me and this electrician. We're just going on. We're complaining about work and stuff. And then the girl comes up to me. It'd be a twist, right? If that's how the story ended. She comes up to me and goes, she's like all drunk and she's like, this conversation felt a little bit tense. So I thought I'd interject myself. I'm like, it usually breaks up tension when you interject yourself. And I'm just trying to be funny, but I'm like, I have no interest in this chick. She's drunk as hell and it's like burping in my face and shit. Then she goes, I'm just a drunk white lady. And I'm like, all right, I'm just a white guy having a beer. Like, I don't know how to respond to any of this. And then she started speaking Spanish, and I understand Spanish. So she started asking for permission to speak in this conversation. And I was like, go ahead. Like, for a white guy, you know Spanish. I'm like, for a white lady, you know Spanish. What are you talking about? And she goes, these colonizers. I'm like, okay. And then like the one guy, we were with another tradesman and he speaks Spanish. Like he's from Mexico. He's just staring at her. He goes, thanks for the drink, guys, and leaves. And I'm like, man, this affirmation about all the women wanting you is too much. And this lady came up to me, but the one point I was going to make, wait, let me go back. I kept getting this feeling because a couple women started looking at me. I was like, how many of these people have seen me on Mystic? I started thinking, I'm like, because the way I was getting looks, like people were trying to figure out who I was. And I don't know if that's just in my mind or not, but I was like, because I know when you post on TikTok, they said that it projects locally first. So like Chicago will get my videos the most first. And one of the videos got 11,000 views, the first video I posted on TikTok, which is what gave a following that came here. So I was like, man, am I going to be like that? Oh, that's funny. You're older than him. Aries gang. Yep. Oh, you are too, Aurora? Is your birthday coming up? Or is it in April? When I was younger, people always confused me for Gillian Anderson. And as for her, I don't know who Gillian Anderson is. I don't know. What movie was she in? I'm like, what the fuck? Who is that? No, that's yeah. See, there's my answer. So not even knowing, I just play with it, and a big X is the autograph. People stop me a lot saying I've been all these places. I'm like, no, dude. They even see me. They even see my walker. they don't even see my walker. I never met a doppelganger. I don't know how I would react. It's weird. Sexy as fuck. Spain. No, that's what it is too. Spain is a white country, so I thought. But she kept talking about colonizers. It's like, I'm pretty sure. I like I said, I love history, but I'm not the best history buff. It's like, isn't your country? If you're from Spain, isn't your country the one who was colonizing too? Spanish Inquisition. My people didn't do nothing. We were discriminated. We're just this is the thing about the FBI. They discriminate against Italian Americans. It's my Tony Soprano line. That's why I didn't get the role for young Tony. Plus, at this point, I might as well just play old Tony. I'm going to manifest all my fucking hair loss. I joke about it too much. That's why I'm trying to get more jacked and beefy. Like Vin Diesel and The Rock could pull off the bald because they got the muscles to do it. You have to be, my theory is you have to be either really fat or really jacked to be bald. You can't be in the middle or average. She played Skulls on X. Oh, okay. I never watched X-Files, which is weird because I do love alien stuff. That's true. That's gonna happen to you more and more. April. Oh, nice. My dad's birthday's in April. That's true. Like me either. It's weird. Like I'm ready to know it's gonna come, and like I told SP this the other day because we went to breakfast together. Was that Sunday? No, Sunday's yesterday. It's so weird with these days off. That's why I'm manifesting. I told her, I'm like, mark my words. I'm like, mark my words. I said, within a year, I'm going to be making a living being online. And I said, and you could be a part of that. And you could be, I'm like, if we're making money on our page, I'm like, hey, you want to pay off your house? Bang. You want to do this? Bang. And it's like, because the thing is, grinding it out, working every day. And like, even her son-in-law asked, how does Nick always have cash? It's like, I'm not making much off here. It's just I work overtime. I do a lot of work. And I've done good at saving money, but I'm not rich. So I'm like, but mark my words, in a year, 2 years max, I'm going to be sitting at all these sports festivals like the Arnold thing and all these things. And I want to start, my goal and my manifestation is to start, like how they have the conventions for Comic-Con and fitness stuff and all that, to start a manifesting one. Now, if I'm putting it out there, maybe somebody else starts it, which is cool, less work for me, but I would love to do that where it's like, you have like a booth for like Kim Velez. I'll put mine right next to hers. And a booth for like Elmer and everybody. Like everyone's got their own booth. They could sell their merch. They could sell their books, whatever, and sign and autographs and pictures and everything and motivating people and seminars. That's a vision I have that I would love to do. Your people were indentured servants. The Irish were anyway. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, well, I'm Irish too, so. I have to avenge those ancestors by getting rich because they were all poor. Actually, my Italian side did have money, but then they got poor, like, after the great-grandparents died. I'd probably start questioning, like, yeah, exactly. That's how I feel. All of Europe colonized. Italy tried, but was too late. Yeah. No, Italy succeeded when they were Romans. You wonder where the Romans are? They're right fucking here. They tried to take over Ethiopia, but Ethiopia fought them off. Damn. Italy should stick to food, cars, and family standards for family. I'm surprised we even hold up viewers when half this isn't even about manifesting anyway. Better get that paper book. Yeah, exactly. It's weird just to see it all in the bank as numbers and stuff. I started doing like when I was sleeping with SP the other day. It was like in the exact way I picture usually. And you know what's funny? This is kind of a bad like thing. I used to like I. So obviously I like spooning with her. She's the little spoon. I can't be the little spoon. I'm too large. But I like that. That was always like one of my visualizations, and then having her reach back, like like you're like this when she puts her arm back and like plays with my hair and shit. So like that was one when my hair was longer. I used to visualize that. Now it's not. So then I started picturing. I'm like, what if she like sleeps facing me, and then like we kiss in the middle of the night and stuff like that. I don't know why, but I went to that. She hurt her back at the gym, and I've been fucking warning her about that, but she doesn't listen to me. And now because of the pain in it, she has to sleep facing me. And I didn't know that. She told me the other day that's why she started sleeping like that. I'm like, oops, maybe I manifested that. It's how the videos go too. By the lives are for fam. It's how the videos go to by the lives are for fam. I'm confused. Well, first of all, I'm confused. It could be the little spoon. No thanks. That's my masculine pride. I won't. Because then it's gonna be her waking me up in the middle of the night, slamming my butt cheeks. I don't know how I don't get taken off here yet. Just Jesus. What I like about this is like I pretty much get on the live. It's like pretty much for like the same core people who've been here since the beginning. Oh, you know what? I actually got to respond. Speaking to people, if you guys remember Peter from back in the beginning, he used to come on all the lives and stuff too, but he's been busy. I know he's been leveling up his life and everything like that. And he, what do you call it? I saw he put a comment on one of the videos. I may actually get back to him right now. I do remember him saying something about being in Italy. I never made it. It's his laziness. Yeah, I got to go get those hats and merch made. And then I might do another live later this week. I'm not 100%. I can't guarantee it. But possibly do another live where, we got a new subscriber. We went up. Oh, yup. I wonder if she's going to get on today. Thank you, Mystic. I'm taking a year to glow up. Oh, this is one I did about glowing up. Enjoying it so far. We're going to have fun. Feels like such a daunting task. Listing things I always wanted to do is a great way to start. Doing new things every week is a great idea, too. I'm like your dad, being cautious of every little thing. I didn't realize how much until unpacking. Oh, she said, until unpacking this mystic transformation. Let's unpack this like we've never unpacked it before, mystics. Okay? That's my Tom Kieran impression. I was a little bit of an impressionist when I started comedy. Oh, Mark, you commented here too. Damn. See the video right after SP is funny. The very next day after SP said something about my chest looking small. Here, let's read my chest videos. Yup says, dang, looking like Marvel's superhero mystic. She said, and then the reel says, whoa, are those guns loaded? I say locked and loaded. See, SP had to say something about my pecs, and I got to go do that. Oh, wait, what am I missing here? People don't believe there's Irish in my family tree because of the outer, but on my grandmother's side, one of the greats, the woman was Irish and the male was Indian. Not sure what tribe he was from, but they loved each other and chose each other instead of other people. Long line of rebels in my family. I love it. That's the thing too. It's like I hate when people are like, what do you call it? Like, oh, it's got to be this way and that. Like I told Lily the other day, I'm like, it's not about. I'm like, when we go by age difference and stuff. Yeah, I'm younger. I got all like my shit together and everything. And by all means, it's like there should be no reason for us to be together, but there's a reason. Like a Barney bag. Here's a manifestation question. How do you deal with the impatience of the manifestation? Now that's a hard one. Hold on. Let me look at this real quick. Oh, it's another thing from Mark. All right. So dealing with impatience. Now I should just turn on the camera and record this, but I'm gonna record the videos after. So I'm gonna finish this, do the videos, and then go out and get these shirts made, and then go work out with SP. Which, hold on. See, did she even open my snap? Yeah, she did 40 minutes ago. Here, double text, right? All right. So dealing with the impatience. I just broke impatience right there. However, let me think of the ways I've done it. Because when it's impatient, the number one thing is to feel it's here now. So at the end of the day, I never felt like I didn't have SP when I really went balls to the wall because I'm relaxed that, oh, she's already here. She's already with me. I got it, blah, blah, blah. And I would have my inner conversation. So having inner conversations now is a good way to deal with the impatience, distracting the fuck out of yourself. Like that's why I've been kind of going balls to the wall and all my other stuff because it's like, number one, yes, I want this, but I don't want this so bad that my whole life is consumed by it because I know there's a million better things to do. And there's a lot more fish in the sea, as they say. But at the same time, yeah, I don't believe that you have to choose that, but you have to realize it to relax yourself. Make a collage of the thirst traps. Means you're big elsewhere. Oh, just embrace it. I'm big elsewhere. Did you miss the part where I said I'm Irish? Yeah, so impatience is very hard to deal with, especially when you're an impatient person. But then you start using affirmations like I get everything I want and I get it quickly. I don't have to wait for things. And then just the number one thing is feeling it now, which it does speed it up. Like feeling that you have it now. Yeah, and I just saw her. She says, time isn't real. Stop smoking. I've been told that already. Too many people. I actually had a weird like ghost story with that, but I'll tell that one later. Mark, when you give it to there you go. When you give it to yourself in your mind, time doesn't matter. Then it shows up in the 3D. I mean, yeah, look, Ink went 10 months no contact, and then just didn't give a fuck anymore and did her affirmations, and boom. Nick, to further that, when I manifest negative thoughts, happen instantly. Okay, that's a belief. Hold on, I want to see the rest of what you said. But when I manifest positive things, it always takes a huge amount of time. Okay, first of all, that's negative affirmations. I get what you've seen, but you have to blind and deafen yourself to what you've seen and only go from what you have in your, or only go from the 4D, right? So the negative thoughts happen instantly because maybe you've seen that before. But when you break it down, this is why gratitude is important. When you break it down to every little thing is positive, you look at like, okay, SP viewed my story. Now, this is something that I've had a couple clients talk about. Well, she viewed my story. Does that count? Yes, it does. That's major movement. Good. Chalk it up. Even if it's not, chalk it up. It's positive. What did you do today that was good? This is why I'm saying, like, go after a bunch of different things. Go out and make yourself busy. Okay, I went to the gym, had a successful workout, major manifestation, even though it's a 3D action. It's like, wow, I'm making greater leaps and strides in this. I'm working on this. I'm working on that. You're in university. Oh, I'm working on my university degree. I passed this course. I passed this test. Boom, boom, boom. All these good things happen. Yeah, you're doing physical work for it. But at the same time, you're so distracted. You're detached from SP. You're detached from the manifestation, and you trust it's coming. And good things always happen instantly. That's why mini manifestations are important. So write down your mini manifestation list just to prove to yourself it works. Okay. One of my things was, I wonder if I'll see it now because it's snowing outside. Oh, I'll see a blue jay now. If I see it, I see it. If I don't, I don't. I'm not attached to it. But maybe the next week when we do a live, I'm in the feeling of live, dressed up nice, sitting here, talking to you guys, having a good time. Then boom, blue jay appears. So there's no stress on the time. Like I talked about, I wanted to spend Valentine's Day with my SP. Last year, it didn't happen. And we got back together a couple days after Valentine's Day. Then we went through all our bullshit. And then this year on Valentine's Day, we're together and we spent Valentine's together and we actually had a really nice thing. She got me gifts. I got her gifts and it was a nice time together. But the feeling of Valentine's and it happening on Valentine's happened, but it was a year later. And I'm not saying it has to be a year, but it's that whole thing of like time isn't real. And anything you want, you give it to yourself now. This is why it's important to sharpen visualization, because I do believe everyone can visualize. For me, it's natural because I've always been into film and writing movies and things like that. So I've always been able to put together a script and see things before it's put down. Some people might require more work, so you have to practice little visualizations. So I hope that helps. If it's not, I'll clarify more. Let me know. Because this planet is the hardest to incarnate to. It's the primary energy. This primary energy needs lifting. That's why the negative here shows up so fast. Could be too. Could also be a limiting belief. But I was watching this thing from, if you're talking about reincarnation stuff, I was watching Dolores Cannon, which she talks about manifestations, not mainly, like it's not her main thing. I believe her claim to fame was she wrote a book, and I might be getting her mixed up with someone else, but I believe her claim to fame was she was manifesting messages from Nostradamus through time, showing time isn't real. He was able to use his predictions to know what was coming in the future, blah, blah, blah. Somehow they talked. Then there was like the reincarnation talk and everything, but I watched a video my friend sent me on her about manifesting. And she talked about the main purpose we're here, the main reason we have desires is because we need to elevate. We come here to grow. We come here to build ourselves up, to learn to manifest and to learn to unlock our full power. And this is why like forgiveness is important and stuff. Because I mean, even like every religious text, I haven't read every one, but I know the premise of most religions. And they all talk about elevating and forgiveness. Like I thought about this the other day. Here's what I told my SP. I'm like, she goes, I mean, I put you through a lot. I'm sorry for that. At breakfast, we were talking about that. And she goes, and I've put up with a lot of your shit and you put up with a lot of my shit, blah, blah, blah. And I said, you want to know why I forgive you? I'm like, because even though you did shit that hurt me really bad, think about, okay, if we're the Western civilization is usually Jesus is like the main, like, because the Bible and Jesus and all that stuff, that's like the main like archetype for a hero in our society, right? Or like the lessons to be given. So I said, if he was able to forgive people who put thorns in his head, mocked them, spit on them, beat the shit out of them, nailed them to a cross, all this stuff, and he still said at the end when he had an opportunity to get revenge when the lightning storm came and everything, and God was going to kill them all, and he forgave everybody then. Said, forgive them, they know not what they do, which is the positive thing of manifestation, because if your mind influenced it, then you forgive them. Now, that's how I translated it. It's not the exact thing, but it's like, hey, look, if you're able to forgive all that shit that like, that's way worse than any of us. Us, it's, she left me, he left me. Oh my goodness, my heart hurts. But we can still get up and do things. We could go about our day. We're not dead. And like, this is why I talk about Joseph Campbell's story about when the lady was deconstructing all, when the lady was deconstructing all the negative things in her life, realizing, hey, this is not negative. Like the worst thing that can happen to us is we die, right? Well, that's the most fearful thing. We don't know what happens after. So the worst thing that can happen is death. But if the thing is not killing you, hurting you, or seriously bothering you, what is it breaking it down? It's all mental. And it goes back to Seneca, who says we often suffer more in imagination than in reality. So that goes from ancient philosophers to the Bible to other religions to the Tao to all this stuff. They all preach the same message: forgiveness, love, connection. and our imagination. Like Marcus Aurelius says, here's another Stoic. We have no control over outside events, only our own minds. So if we have control over our mind, outside events can be changed. Quantum physics goes and tells us this. All this stuff goes together, and just, it's all interconnected. And someone's manifestation came true. It died. Using their conversations to say my good manifestations come quickly. Yep. And you're working on you. Yep. Thank you, Aurora. I'm trying. You said it before me. Guess my birthday, Nick. You said April or April 16th. I'm not Nick, but I'm guessing. April 4th. This will prove if I'm psychic. I swear to God, if it is, I'll tell you the reason why I guessed that day. Truth with full love and acceptance with forgiveness is freedom. Yes, 100%. Live your truth. Exactly. Let me know if I got it or wrong. Do I do it or do I go and get coffee instead? April 1st, April Fool's. That's another good one too. I thought about that. The film scene I never did. Look the balls to the wall thing. I should see if they actually coffee. If I get coffee, well, you know what's funny? Here's a manifestation I have that's just something I always say, but never really. I mean, it always happens because of past experience. So it became an internal belief. It was something from the 3D world. If I get up to go get coffee and I leave the room, I come back and there's always more viewers. So let's see. I'm gonna do that. I got to turn the chair this way because the prop weapons are behind the chair, and I don't want YouTube to play fucking games like his pants, everything. Why did I buy suits when I was lifting? Because now they're all too tight. All right, I'll be back. I'm gonna go make a coffee. Do I have a coffee mug here? Yeah, I do. I didn't do any dishes, so we're gonna use an old mug. All right, write the questions, and I will look into them, or we're gonna answer more comments. Yep, 6 viewers now. See what happens, and walk away, and there's more. I was picturing 10 or so. Now, because it smells like ass from the cigar. This here is my boomstick. See, I always have to do a movie reference. Unless this candle don't work no more. Well, let's see. SP just canceled our workout together. That fucking sucks. What did I miss? Oh, was it April Fool's? Okay, I was wrong. I'm a Gemini, Venus, Leo. I don't know any of those. Neville used to talk about all that stuff. Yeah, I stopped. It's like I just take for whatever it is. Like just like Neville said, it's the pearl of great price. You give up all that stuff because he used to teach all that other stuff too. Yeah, I don't know what any of it means. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, even Joseph Murphy talked about it. Like one of the best tarot readers or whatever, or mystics or whatever, predicted his perfectly healthy son, their cousin's um, death or something in 30 days. And he said, "Don't believe it." He goes, "No, this is the best thing." He started giving away all his stuff, acting like he was dying, and then in 30 days, his body just turned off and died. That's why I choose not to believe any of it either. It's the pearl of great price is giving all that stuff up and realizing that you're the operant power. Because then you see something negative and then you believe that. Just because I noticed whatever I feared showed up mostly. What's funny is my mom had both me and my siblings on the first of the month. My mom, like, we're number one. That's awesome. Cancel the because I'm basically emotional life, so don't play. Cancers are emotional. My son's a Cancer son, emotional. But see, that's the thing too. It's like everyone, like, I don't know. It's like a thing where everyone's like, "Oh, because of this is why I act this way," and it's like, well, there's other people who are born that same day or same sign, and they're not the same like that. I have no idea about the other aspects of astrology. I wanted to know, but never did my homework on it. Yeah, might as well not. Only in America. No, it doesn't need you. It doesn't need you time. It doesn't suck, Nick. It's the bridge. Oh yeah, true. It's a bridge for it's a chance too. It's like, okay, well, we spent the weekend together. I'm not going to see her. She just told me she's getting out of work late. She said she's gonna wants to work on what do you call it? Said she wants to work out alone and clear her mind. That's cool. All I know is I'm fire, and that seems to be true. I actually love it. Yeah, if you love it and it's something positive, then keep it. If it's not positive, then don't keep it. Actually, I'm gonna tell her right now too. I'll just drop off the. All right. Damn, I look away and I'm getting more viewers. Yeah, money does make things a lot easier. Better place for food and leftover. Yep. That's why I'm trying to manifest that too. Have you ever tried to take that lighter through the airport? No. I did have my lighter and stuff when I went to the 9/11 museum. I was like, shit. They made me empty my pockets. I'm like, definitely gonna steal. They're gonna steal it here, but they didn't pick it picked up or nothing. They just gave it back. But yeah, I don't bring it onto airplanes for that reason. Consider manifesting marriage with SP, but I was like, nah. I like my apartment. There you go. Focus on you first. Can you manifest what other people manifest? Yeah, I believe so. Because it's all about your personal reality. That would be funny about the airport. You're making me think about being stopped in a family court a few times. Yeah, if you want to manifest it, it's yours, not no one else's. It's your reality. That's why we're gonna get the. Actually, let me send the. I'm gonna save those pictures you sent me inked, and then I'm actually gonna have someone do that right now. And I'm gonna see if I could get somebody to make a wristband with it. Send me another message later, because now that I opened it, I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna save those designs you made. And then we'll put these on little wristbands or something, and we'll sell them cheaper or something like that, maybe like $5 or something for one. And then if people want them, we'll send them out. So I'm gonna message the guy now. I'm trying to multitask here because once we finish this, like I said, I gotta do these videos. I'm still gonna go to the merch shop. Now I'm not working out with her, so I'll probably just head straight to the gym from there, get my workout in. Where's the guy I already worked with? All right, let's see if this loads. All right, what else we got? Because the wristband's something you can wear every day, and it will just keep reminding you. Message about what getting the designs. Yeah, I'm sending the designs out right now, so that way this guy can maybe do it. It says he was last online an hour ago, so hopefully. What's his highest package? $35. Color detail PNG. What should the colors of this channel be? Blue and black are my favorite colors. Should we go with that? Because this guy got back immediately. And then I'm gonna do the balls to the wall ones. What other people manifest? Better ship to Scotland. It will be there. So love the manifest. His body in hell. You want to do it on a leather band? Well, see, I'm getting from him right now. Let's see. Balls to the wall. Yeah, do red, blue, and black, right? Oh, I'm actually going to send him because look, I sent this to you before Ink too. My logo for my other channel. I'm going to have him redo this one too. Actually, I'll wait till later on to do that. What would Mystic do? I need to get that wolf and death moth on the leather band. Yeah, blue and black. I've done a drawing of a dated moth about 18 months ago. Oh, the death moth. I like Mothman on my channel, on the comedy channel. I wanted something I can wear all the time. Balls to the wall, not so much. Yeah, exactly. That's why I was saying balls to the walls, not so much. You can't wear it every day. That's why I was trying to do a wristband. Okay, says he's online, so we better answer soon. When I saved it, where? Okay, he said he can do it. All right, I'm gonna place the order in. Hopefully, it's saved on my. He said, "Oh, this one's gonna cost $25 because he's adding colors." Oh, cool! It saved all my credit card stuff on there. Okay. Yeah, I liked what he did with the other thing, so I'm gonna send him that. Let me see. And then that's good. And then that's good. So my 3D world with the job is fixed. That stuff's all in order. We got the live going. Cool. And he's got everything going. So there we go. Which link? Balls to the wall and Mystic Sinners. Let's see, what are we over at? An hour and 15? We'll go for about 15 more minutes. That way we hit an hour and a half. And we'll go from there. Okay, there's the receipt. Scamming people in public since 2021. Mystic Sinners. The message is not sending. I don't even see a link. Your migraine has already stopped. Shut the door. And that is when the mystic said, your migraine has already stopped, and he shut the door in my face. To me, sinner has a negative association or assumption. Yeah, we would do that as the joke because that guy who said we're all sinners for manifesting. They slammed the door in my face and made it worse. Mystic blessing is cool, true. I gotta go through. Let me see which videos we're gonna do. Okay. This one was a request, and I already told the person we're gonna do that. So what your SP thinks and feels. And then we're gonna do the whisper technique because I said I'm doing that one. Glow up in life. That one was done for Yup Yup, and that's done. Fun without SP. That was the same video, so that's done. Sabotage / messing with the middle. We can always redo that one later. What you desire desires you. That's a good one. Manifesting multiple things at once. I think we did that one already. Thought transmission. I'll do another one on it, but that will be the last one we do. How to not react. Okay, yeah, we talked about that earlier in this, so I'll do a whole video on it. / dealing with anxiety. Those two can go together. Making an SP guidebook, which is something I've had on tap, but I haven't been doing yet. The Brendan Fraser video, we've done that. Read Neville to people. Okay, so that's another one you guys wanted. So maybe later on tonight, we'll do like before bed with the Mystic reading. 1, 2, 3, 5 videos is good, and then whatever other ones I get inspired to make during the week with other things that come up. Yeah, I don't even see it once, Mark. The Mystic Cockroach. You have a giant gem glove with smack. And now reality can be whatever I want. There you go, Wild Dreams. Yeah, welcome. How you doing? Wolf Dreams. See, now you're hooked on our logo. I'm hoping he gets that done in like a day or two, so that way I could go get it made. I'm actually going to call this place when we hang up on here. We'll go for about 10 more minutes and see any questions, what you guys did this weekend, positive things, what are your plans for the week? And like Yup said before, she likes to have when we give a goal. So last week I said manifest money. I don't know if anyone did the visualizations. I mean, last time we did the ladder thing, nobody did it. That's why I like to say you work on something yourself. Make a mini manifestation list. This will be this week's channel goal. Make a mini manifestation list and tell me how many things off the list happened. That will be next Monday's topic. I feel like a teacher now. Like, except the way everybody's always telling me about how handsome I am. I feel like Indiana Jones when he's sitting in the class and the girl like closes her eyes and it says "Love you" out there. Perfect. Yeah, work on that today. There you go, living your wildest dreams. How's everything else you've been working on? You get SP yet? Well, no. Why do I say it like that? That's a negative way to phrase it. You already have SP. How is life with SP? We were just talking about that earlier. Having it now. Well, that's going to go with all these other topics too. Having it now. And I think I did. Correct me if I'm wrong. The last week I do a video about manifesting multiple things at once. I'm horrible at keeping track because I don't like rewatching or listening to myself. Manifested diet and lifestyle change. That's awesome. Struggling forever and overnight. There you go. But at least you changed it. I visualize landing on a community chest like Monopoly. There you go. Exactly. Yeah. It becomes easy once you got it in your mind. No sugar in 3 weeks. My chronic pain is almost gone. There you go. I love it. See, it's like sometimes we do 3D actions and physical changes, but it will benefit us in the long run with an SP semi. There you go. Look at that. See, that's major movement. All of it is major movement. This is how you take the oh, you know what, another thing? I'm not gonna do it this week though. It's just because I want to write the success stories and do the success stories, but then I got to go back and it's like check with people. Is it cool to use this story and then get more information on it? But that's why I tell my own success stories. But we've had success stories on the channel, like Ink's one, and then the other one that we told, and then Samantha came back in and told us in the live, but I got no more information from her from there. What sucks now is I can't even remember the first girl that commented. I thought her name started with an E. I thought it was M. But and I remember there was a language barrier, but she was the one who manifested her SP in 3 weeks back in the fall after watching the video about me manifesting out of the friend zone. Yeah, for sure. Send me the success story, and then I will, like, all the details stuff. Send it through the email, and I'm gonna try and get to it this week. Because right now, when I'm done, I'm gonna do these 5 videos that I've got. Well, no, yeah, this is 5. These 5 videos for the week, and then I could drop that one as a bonus one, and then I'll record it later on. Because then I still got some other videos to drop on my other channels today. Then go get this shirt made and stuff like that, and then for a sample, and then I'm going to go to work out, even though I'm not working out with SP now, but still I can't. I mean, that's not my reason for the gym. My reason for the gym is me. One day I'll go live with Nick and tell my ladder experiment. Yeah, I want to see that. I'd rather do it live with you where you could tell everyone. That's what the people have been waiting for. There's a chance I'm gonna slip up and call you your real name too. She said you're already working out with your SP. Slammed the door. There you go. Got me right back. I manifested my SP for 7 to 8 months now, but not getting any type of response from him. Please tell me what I am doing wrong. Okay, the fact that you think you're doing something wrong means you're doing something wrong. And the fact that you're probably needing SP to feel happy is something wrong. The fact that you're in a place of wanting, chasing, needing, manifesting instead of having is all thing you could be doing wrong. I know I can call you Aaron. I always forget. So that place of, I'm saying if you're coming from a place of lack, that's and already thinking you're doing something wrong means you're doing something wrong. So pick a method that you like any one of the methods that we've dropped before in any of the other videos. Take one that resonates with you, where you got really inspired from that story, whether it's, because I'm gonna do a video on the whisper technique, whether it's a video on the whisper technique, whether it's a video on what are some other ones, thought transmission, everyone, what you desire desires you, the sleeping method, whatever one, or scripting, or whatever you think works for you, or whatever inspired you most. Do that every day consistently, without, this is the hard part, without SP being the sole focus of your life. And realizing you can be happy and feel loved without SP. That's the thing. You have to feel loved now by you. So chances are when we are manifesting SPs, we're realizing that when I get this, I can be happy. But as long as this is over here, I'm not happy. How about you're happy now? And this will get pulled too. That's where the whole law of attraction thing comes in. Me too. Keep going. I told you. Yeah. All right. I'm going to live in the end. I've been affirming but manifesting my wrong SP. Can you tell me what's going on? It's not the wrong SP. It's a bird before land. That's what you have to look at it like. So before, I would get my SP every time. Like I said, I've done it 5, 6 times. Before, every time, other women have come into my life and they were acting and behaving and being the version of SP I wanted. But I persisted for what I wanted. And sometimes I took what was being offered and still enjoyed myself and went on dates and did other stuff because I realized, what's that noise? Something's like ringing. Let me see what that is, actually. I'll make sure not a smoke detector or something burn up teaching you guys manifesting. Hold on. Never mind, it wasn't a smoke detector. There was someone vacuuming the hallways. Anyway, the point is, it's a bird before land. Someone's giving you, the universe is giving you what you want. Perhaps the other thing is still conforming, but it's seeing if you're willing to receive or be happy with good things instead of, no, I'm not happy. It's not what I want. Be grateful for everything you have. Do an affirmation and visualization and trying to live in the end. Don't try, live in the end. I'm trying, but it's not happening. I am happy without him, but also still not getting any movement. But there's also a degree of you that's always going to not be happy until you have it. So at the same time, how does it feel? Like, are you having inner conversations? Are you feeling like you're dating? Like when you come home, are you expecting to see him in the house? Are you expecting, like, to the point where like you're just Not delusional in a bad way, but delusional where it's like, I'm not going to be messed up on this. I'm focused on what I want. I'm going to get what I want. And I already have it. That's the thing, is I already have it, is the most important part. No time limit. Spirit has a plan for. Yeah, well, like Neville says, everything happens in divine timing. And you could make it faster by saying, I'm no more than 2 weeks away from a miracle, because like I said, when I said it always happens between 2 weeks and a month for me whenever I manifested SP. Despite all the odd circumstances, third parties, and being blocked, and being told, no, I don't want to see you again, blah, 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 whatever circumstance it was, I overcame every single one of them because I had that belief that I built in myself. I want to do one on self-talk too. Self-talk goes with mental diet, but self-talk is number one, like these three. Because you have to have that unwavering self-talk where it's like, I already know what I want because I'm going to get it because I'm deserving of it. And truly believe that. There's always weather. Cigar came back to haunt. Yeah. Please tell how to live in the end consistently. I'm wavering so much, sometimes spiraling. How do I consistently? And please tell me, can I manifest in 1 or 2 weeks for sure? I cannot tell you 1 or 2 weeks for sure because it's usually 2 weeks to a month for me when I've done it. And I've spiraled and I've felt negative and I've done all that stuff, but at the same time, it's like pushed through. Going to sleep every night, visualizing my end scene. That's the most powerful way. Waking up being grateful for everything I have at the moment and realizing I have a whole bunch of stuff I can do and love and have in life other than that person. Because at the same time, if they never come back, that's cool. I will go on. My life is my life. Everyone is you pushed up. Here, right now, another topic. What I desire desires me. Having that affirmation, what I desire desires me. Thought transmission, whatever you think they're thinking about you, they are thinking about you. And actually, you know what, that one's going to go with that. So there's 5 videos. But the fact that you need it in 1 to 2 weeks, and I need to know for sure, means that you don't have the confidence in it and you don't have the patience. Affirming for husband, 2 months. No, nothing. However, he's now saying he wants a divorce. What I've realized is sometimes you get the negative first. Like, I was affirming for SP and I was doing everything right. Balls to the wall manifesting. Remember the story. I was going balls to the wall. I did everything. Boom, boom. What was it? Sleep technique, gratitude, inner conversation, scripting, every day, wavering, feeling like shit, then giving it up, surrendering it to God. And then it's like, okay, I'm back on it again. I'm doing everything right. And what happens next week? I started feeling really relaxed. It's already happened. Boom, next week, find out there's third party. I'm still blocked. Everything's bad. And then the week after that, I was like mad. I bought a session with Bianca, and I was like, okay, I don't know why I'm here. I'm hungover. I don't, whatever. This stuff's all bullshit. I don't believe it no more. And then I talked with her, and then just kind of revitalizes me to pick it up again. And then, boom, the next day or 2 later, I run into my SP's best friend. We start talking. She's like, oh, no, they've been broken up. So what? Well, how long? Oh, they're already done. Doesn't matter. Don't ask questions. All right, just get back together. And then we got back together. We're official, and everything I wanted came into fruition. But all that bad shit had to happen first. So don't worry about bad shit. Coming here and understanding others are going through the same thing makes it easier. And that's why I love coming here, because we're all in this together. That's what Piano always used to say. I always forgot to say I finally got shelves for my room I needed. Got a new got something right next to the dumpster, nearly new looking. I'm so happy Taco put them up. There you go. That's awesome. See, it's little things like that you're happy about in your own personal life, things that make you feel good. I don't need to buy anything. Perfect. See, it's free stuff. It's a money affirmation. Even though it's not about money, it's like you're still receiving. I mess with the 3D like I shouldn't, and he's not my 4D version, but I told myself it's inspired action. And he was happy that I did. Still have to get what I actually want, though. Yeah, and then that's where we go back to my thing. You can't fuck this up. Like, if anyone was going to fuck it up, it would have been me. That way, I've started to fight. Like, even like that right there. Like, now I'm at the point where it's like, okay, she said she don't want to work out today. She wants to be on her own. Cool. You do your own workout. I'm going to do my own workout. If you're going, like she says, she's going through some mental stuff. If you need to talk, I'm here. If not, cool. Like that's it. That's it. I leave it at that. We're not going to talk the rest of the day. Cool. If we are going to talk, she's got started. Like I don't need that person because I have this to do. I've got other videos on my other channels I got to do. I got to go get these shirts made. I got to get these other orders set up. I have a lot of things to do in my personal life. I got to get my shit ready for work tomorrow. I got to go meal prep. I've got a whole bunch of shit in my own life to do. We're okay. If I can't be with SP right now, cool. I already know in the end we're together. I'm also doing the same, enjoying life, but yet seeing any movement. That's why I'm getting impatient. Well, stop getting impatient and stop looking. When you go looking for love, you only make certain your own lovelessness. That's a Neville Goddard quote. Those who go looking for love only make certain their own lovelessness. So find love in you. Love yourself. And don't just love yourself because I'm loving myself so that way I get what I want. No, love yourself because you actually do. Money desires me, men desire me. Okay. It's Benjamin Franklin, but still, man wants me. There you go. You should do a you get twice mentally and 3D. Yep. Big Benjamin. The still desire SP. If you're not good at visualizing, would you advise the script and stick to that? I have trouble with. See, that's the thing. Everybody says I have trouble visualizing. I can't visualize. I don't understand. I know everyone says they get aphantasia or whatever, meaning they can't visualize, but it's like a focus thing. It's practicing, sitting there, visualizing. Okay, I'm holding the vision now. What could I see of SP? My SP's got kind of a big nose. I see the big nose first, and then from there, I see like her distinct smile, and then from there, it's like I start trying to build the face, and then now I focus on the mouth, saying what I want her to say, and or you could hear it, practice hearing, or if you can't hear them, then you do the scripting or whatever one feels natural. I can't tell you what to do. It's whatever feels natural for you, or script it, because when you're reading a book, tell me you don't form a visual picture of what that book is. Tell me you don't in some way internalize or know the scene or what it looks like. Can you remember what you did yesterday and tell me how it looked? In your imagination, you know what happened yesterday. It's a memory. So it's the same thing with imagining the future. Hey, Nick, I can't get into IG account. It's only text messages, the new phone. Ironically, I can get. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I just saw it. Then you followed me again on Instagram with a new account. If you think they're enough, they are. See, that's the thing. It's like the thing as a coach is I could tell you what I would do. Personally, I don't use affirmation that much. I'll naturally affirm because I have a general belief about myself that there's nothing that can stop me. And I am the best version of myself I could be. So I can't tell you what's right and wrong. If you feel those are enough, they're enough. I've only got 2 or 3 or 4 that I use here and there as needed. But I just have the general belief I already have what I want. Like if I'm dating SP, like I said, if you've been watching the channel for a while, we're not official, but we're exclusive. It's, I guess, a situationship. But it's like, because I started thinking, like, well, maybe there's someone better out there. And she's like, still unsure about it. And I'm like, you know what? Cool. Because I know it's my own things creating this. And I'm fine with that. At the same time, if, like I said, I don't need that to be my validation. And if I wanted to manifest her, it's just I got the feeling of, well, how would it be if she was my girlfriend? Oh, well, it would be, hey, we can't work out today. Cool. I don't know. We're already together, so it doesn't matter. And take it for what it is. Okay, we can't hang out. Cool. Whatever. I'm going to go do my own thing. And that's an attractive thing in the 3D world to other people. If you want to go with everyone separate from you in the 3D world, then yeah, okay, she's separate, but it's now an attractive trait that I can do whatever I want and not need this person. Try to pay attention to your emotional state. Manifesting is hard. See what to feel love. Yep. Deal and heal. It will be real. Before I found out about manifesting, I told him I was hallucinating him and us together. And I don't think that's good, even though I don't know I was actually right. Later, he mirrored that it was not good. Yeah, because you feel that it's not good. And I've said visualize it. Just say what it is. Visualize. And I've told her, I'm like, I visualized us together when we were apart. You two are official. She's just not ready to admit it. But please, girl, you two are together. There you go. No problem. I hope it helped. It's just the thing. It's like Abdullah to Neville. You got to shut the door in people's face sometimes to say whatever works for you. You have already gone to Barbados, and you went first class. Even though that's not healthy, I would say to myself, whatever. I'm moving forward with what I said in my. Yeah, I mean, I've said so many things to SP that were like should have ended things, but they didn't because even she said, she goes, I don't know. Sometimes I feel confused. Other times I want like, and it's like, it's funny because she's saying all these things or I'm confused when I don't know what I want. And it always stems from my own personal belief. This is why I know that the stuff works. And I'm going to make all these other videos right now. So if there's no more questions, I'm going to sign off and I'm going to get to work on these while I'm still like pumped up and in the zone before I start mentally burning out. And then I'm going to move on to my other shit I got to do today. And then if you guys want, we're on TikTok, Mystic Manifesting 1. And I could share the links to all that stuff later on. But yeah, we've got all this other stuff working. So, hey everyone, update SP situation from my success story a few weeks ago. We're hanging out for a bit today, and I'm working on us going on vacation together. In my mind, have a good day. That's awesome, Veronica. See? Oh, wait, that's another success story. Wait, I shared your story already. That's the one that was she had no contact for 5 months. Talk to you later, beautiful. Bye, Mystic fam. Kind of like Red Dwarf when you decide. We kind of like Red Dwarf when you decide if you should go to heaven. I actually don't get that reference. Thanks, I will let you know my success story. I can't wait to hear it. All right, everyone. We'll go for 30 more seconds. And then we'll shut it down. What's that? All right, guys. I love you very much. Thank you for stopping in. I know you guys will succeed. You can do anything you want. Don't have any limitations. And the videos will be out this week. I'll see you around.